Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Dragon Quest VII. This is my first recording session post my update snafu, so hopefully this will all work just fine. Let's see. Last time when we left off, we saved All Trades Abbey in the past and have unlocked it in the present, and that's where I currently am. There is the priest who will change your vocations. You can go back into the past and have Jacqueline change your professions, your vocations. I'm probably going to use vocation, job, profession, class, all like interchangeably, so I do apologize. But when I left off, I kind of gave you a very quick and dirty kind of rundown on like vocations, excuse me, and how they work, and my plans, and then left you saying off screen I was going to go to the casino. Real quick, I did go to the casino. My goal was to get this item right here. What this will allow me to do is it will allow Ruff to change his vocation into Rock Bomb. In addition to that, I also got several other hearts. You don't have to do this to get the hearts. There are three locations of hearts. You can find them in chests along the story. You can get them as drops from the specific enemies. So for example, if you wanted to become a chimera, you could fight chimeras, and after you unlock vocations, the hearts won't drop until you unlock vocations, but after that, the chimeras will start to drop their hearts very, very rarely. There are ways to increase the drop rates. If you fight a monster in one of the tablets that you can make as part of the extra stuff, they have a higher drop chance than they do just fighting them like in the vanilla thing. The drop chance is absurdly low. I got a second Rock Bomb heart, and I got 2 Berserker hearts and a Well-Wisher heart. The only 2 hearts in this like list that I actually care about are the Rock Bomb and the Berserker heart, and even then, those hearts are not strictly required to go down the monster path that I am going to go for Ruff. So my plan for Ruff is to have him do monster vocations basically the entire game. He's already done all the human vocations that he's gonna do. I just wanted to pick up Slumber Rumba because it's useful in certain niche situations and only takes a battle to get, and then Focus Strength because it's very, very good. But you have a heart in your inventory, and you can change to that class vocation. If you don't want to do any of the casino stuff, like if you don't want to do any of the lucky panel things to get hearts, you do over the course of the game find a you get a Berserker heart, a Rock Bomb heart, I think in that order, as well as but even then you don't even have to learn those. I'm choosing to get the hearts now. So, well, for 2 reasons. One, I want to demonstrate having a monster vocation user in the party, like from the get-go, okay? But 2, you actually learn some decent-ish, you learn some pretty advanced skills from Rock Bomb, specifically that I want to take advantage of. You learn Kabuff, which you really don't have easy access to until you get to the tier 2 jobs, and when I do Berserker, I'll learn Flame and Gust Slash, which are pretty good attack moves. They're not the best, but they're certainly not the worst either. And that'll kind of give me those 2 will give me like a skill base to move on to the more advanced jobs. And I can actually get the Golem job probably a little earlier than I would find it in the game, like from a chest. So like if you want to be, I'm going for the Slot Automaton. That's my final, probably my final like goal for Ruff. I can go further. You can be an Estark, and then you can then do that and upgrade that and go into a Platinum King Jewel. But doing all that requires you actually farm a Rashavarok heart, and I don't like doing that. So I'm not. Um, let's see. Medicinal herbs. And there you go. The way the way all vocations work. So, example, we'll go in here and look at this vocation. All vocations have basic levels, and then when you learn 2 basic jobs, you get an advanced job. Monsters work the same way. When you learn when you master all the prerequisite jobs, you unlock the next one. In addition to that, you can also bring a heart, and there's like a chain. There's a really good chart on game FAQs in the monster vocational thing. There's a sticky form thing that's got it on there. So my plan is to go Rock Bomb, master that, go Berserker, master that. That'll unlock Golem, master that, and then about the time I get master with that, I should have access to a heart called the Serial Quiller. Get the Serial Quiller heart, master it, and that will unlock Automaton. And when I master Automaton, I will unlock Slotomaton, and that's basically Ruff's vocation progression throughout the entire game. There are downsides to getting using monster vocations. They require way more job fights than the human vocations. While we're here, we're going to loot the place. They require way more fights. In fact, they didn't change the number, so they lowered the amount of required fights to master a lot of the, most of the vocations in this version of the game compared to the PS1 version. They didn't lower the number at all for the monster vocations. It still ends up working out. So in addition to that, monsters generally have very poor stats, especially the basic ones, and they have very poor skills, especially the basic ones. You can get around this by not doing any of the basic monsters. I think that the Rock Bomb and... Well, the Rock Bomb is actually not that great. It's got 1 shining star, and that's Cubuff. We're already, like... We're still, like, early enough in the game where I can get by with just the boomerang. Like, I don't need lots of really good attack skills just yet. I'm still probably just going to be using my boomerang anyway. Oh, nope. And this is what I want. When you learn an ability in a basic vocation, you keep it forever in this version of the game. In the PlayStation 1 version, anytime you learn an ability, you keep it forever. No matter, like, if you... No, we're good, thank you. I forgot what I was saying. You keep... anyway, if you learn an ability, you keep it forever in the PlayStation 1 version. In this version of the game... in this version of the game, advanced human vocations do not actually have abilities that transfer over. Like, so if you master Sage, you'll have multi-heal, for example. If you then switch into Gladiator, another advanced job, you will no longer have multi-heal, but you'll have whatever abilities that class has. Yep, we won the whole thing. One of the advantages of monster vocations is they follow the same rules as basic vocations. So even if I were in the most powerful monster in the game, which is arguably the Platinum King Jewel, any abilities that I learn in that and then will transfer over when I switch over to another vocation. So in addition to that, there's a lot of abilities in the game that are just not in the human vocations. For example, one is the Fuddle spell. The spell Fuddle is not in any of the human vocations, weirdly enough. Okay, so got that done. Let's check upstairs. Let me see. Dresser, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, right. I think there's always a old man in every game with vocations in it who wants to turn into a bunny girl. But yeah, monster vocations they're kind of, it's a little bit of risk reward. Like if you don't know what monster combinations unlock the advanced ones, then you can kind of end up in a situation where you don't have good skills, and it can make certain fights in the mid to, I don't know, mid-late game hard. Well, that's not going to be important at all. So, all right. Now let's go. Yeah, so as you can see, Ruff is anywhere that we're on the world map, in any dungeon with monsters or whatever, and in battle, Ruff is going to appear as a rock bomb. But like anything, any place peaceful, he'll appear in his normal form. So it's interesting. If you want to grind the hearts, you can. You can go back to Emberdale and get... So you don't have to grind any of the hearts. Let's be clear. There's a lot of hearts just on the critical path of the game. So you can kind of just get... If you want to do like a soul monster run that way, there's a good wide selection of... Did I already loot this place? I forget. So we're going to loot it again. I think I did because that chest is open, but I'm just going to double check. In fact, you can actually get to Slotomaton without the Berserker and Rock Bomb hearts, because Berserker plus Rock Bomb unlocks Golem. You actually find a Golem heart as part of the story of the... Well, not as part of the story. It's in a chest. So, the bandits thing is something we're going to take care of here in a bit. But first, I want to go over what I won in the casino. In addition to the hearts, I won some pretty good equipment. I got exceptionally lucky to the point where normally after you get your last party member that joins your group, I like to make like a second visit here to see if I can't get some more equipment for them. And I don't think I'm going to have to make that visit. So the equipment you can get from Lucky Panel is significantly more powerful than anything you can buy for quite some time. So I got the Zombie's Bane is middlingly common, so I usually try to get one of those. I also would have accepted getting a Warhammer, which I did win one, but I sold it because I actually won 3 Zombies Banes, and that's all I need. Silvermail, there's several different kinds of good armor that are worth trying to go for. The Silvermail is, of course, one of them. There's Silvermail and Magic Armor. They're very similar. The Magic Armor has more hit points, but the Silvermail has more damage reduction for magic. The Dragon Shield is probably one of the rarer rewards you can get. During my test play, I struggled really hard to win them. In fact, I think it took me like 5 or 6 hours of playing just to try and get it, because I was kind of like trying to map out like what am I seeing, you know, like how common is this? What can I reasonably expect to win? So if you play and don't win the Dragon Shield, don't worry about it. Just we can purchase a comparable shield real soon. In fact, it's the Magic Shield right here. The Magic Shield is for sale in La Bruve, which one of the NPCs mentioned as the place where that guy was handing out the magic carpet. It's 5,000 gold coins. So yeah. So I'm still wearing the Iron Mask, but where is it? The Magic Armor. So the Magic Armor has a little more defense, but again, that's like -1 HP. So I'm wearing the Silvermail since it reduces damage from magic more. I'm keeping some of the full plate armor in case I have to equip it. I sold almost all of the excess equipment I had. I missed a couple of things like these scale shields, the tortoise shells. So just to give you a power comparison, so this is the saw blade I was using. This is the Warhammer. This is the Zombies Bane. I'm keeping a couple of Cloaks of Evasion, some Garish Garb. The Garish Garb I'm mostly keeping for the style boost. I won a couple of Spangled dresses. I decided to keep those again for the style boost. And in addition to that, I've got one in Maribel's inventory because it's just her highest defense armor at this point in the game. It's plus 50. The Magic Vestment is plus 30, I think. I could have won a Ledger Mantle that's got 7 more defense in the Magic Vestment, but it's like comparing the Silvermail to the Magic Armor, so I would probably still use the Magic Vestment. Oh, by the way, Magic Vestments are available for purchase in All Trades Abbey. If you do not have any, I do recommend you actually get some for your characters. Yes, I want to actually equip this. For Ruff, he's still got his Iron Axe, although there is a better weapon available. The Fire Claws are, so you can just, so it's 101 versus 86, so it's quite a powerful upgrade. But the Fire Claws, when you use them in battle, they cast Frizzle. So I think it would be better. It's a better utilization, in my opinion, of the damage that they can cause by putting them in Maribel's inventory. I also want a Staff of Divine Wrath, which cast either swoosh or whoosh. I forget. I'm not 100% sure if that's worth keeping, but I've got it anyway. So yeah. If you don't win Magic Shields or Dragon Shields or whatever, then you can get comparable stuff. White Shields, you can buy Magic Shields and that kind of thing. So, alright, first thing we want to do is we're going to go back to the Shrine of Mysteries. So, hopefully that was as clear as mud for you and was as difficult as possible to follow. I do see the video jumping a little bit every once in a while, but is it yellow I wanted to go to? No. I wanted to go to red. Yeah. So I want to go to Green Thumb's Gardens.